And then once we release them, we're going to use some gesso and some waxes and make them look, we're mainly going to play with these trucks, maybe make them kind of look like that. We'll just see what we decide to do. And in case I forget to say later, I put magnets on the back of these. I thought they'd be fun for kids to put on refrigerators. This one I think you can get by with one magnet because it's just a single. This one's a little longer, so I put 2 on it. But anywho, let's move on. I'm gonna have to move you down. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna put my gloves on like a good girl. Oh, I got you all crooked, didn't I? Okay. Oh, I need that out of the way though, don't I? Okay, so I have Alumilite casting resin. And some people like to measure theirs on a scale. I'm not that kind of people. I just use my little measuring cups and fill them, you know, to the same spot on each cup. Well, these aren't the cups I like. These are the flimsy ones. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead with it. I just have other cups that I get from Amazon that are a little bit more sturdy, but I must have grabbed the wrong ones. Oh well, and now I'm throwing them on the floor. Okay, so, oops. I am going to pour part A and part B. And I'm gonna fill it pretty much to the top. But whatever I do, let me get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I just wanna make sure I get to the same fullness on each one. This is how I do it. Other people do it different ways. Some people will pour both into here at the same time. That makes me a little nervous, you know, and I'm kind of a winger, but yeah, I don't trust myself to do that. Okay, so put this one in here. Okay. And there's nothing going on until we put these two together. So there's part A. And you could even put these in reverse. It really doesn't matter. There's part B. Ooh, there's some chunkage in there. I maybe should have stirred that up before I started. Well, my stick's a little dirty, but this one looks better. Okay. Then we're supposed to stir for about 30 seconds. I promise this isn't all we're doing, but this is just in case you know. I know I've got other videos on making the molds. This isn't the whole thing of what we're doing today, but I just thought I would do this too real quick. And of course, while I'm talking, I'm not counting, but I think that looks pretty mixed. And you really want to be on a level surface when you are pouring these. And unfortunately, my table is not level. And don't ask me why I started in a middle one. I'm just weird. But my table is not level. So I will have it running. I will have it thinner in some spots. I just hope I don't have it run up. See, I just ran over there. And I poured some of these last night, and I'm pretty sure I won't have enough to fill them all. Unless I go a little thin. Those little windshields, or I guess little mirrors, I guess. A little booger. Okay, I'm gonna take my, I wanna take something, make sure I move it around, make sure it's all where it needs to be. And like I said, I may have to make some more to fill this up. And you gotta hurry because we've only got 2 minutes. Yep, I definitely way overfilled that one right out the gate. Oh yeah, this one is shy. For sure. This one looks a little shy there, and it's starting to set up on me. You can see it's getting white. So I'm just gonna spin it around a little bit and see if hopefully maybe that'll, you know, kind of settle out a little. It's a little wet yet, so. Oh, I better look up here, huh? We get some people joining. Hello, Shannon Booth. Hey, Mary. Hey, Verla. Never used resin, only used clay. I'm scared I'll screw it up. Oh, girl. I fought trying resin for so long. Ugh. I'm so glad I finally did it. I freaking love resin. And I totally did screw it up the first time. So, yeah. But yeah, I stinking love it now. Okay, hopefully that's pretty goodish. We'll go ahead and mix up another little batch real quick. That is set, and it only takes 10 minutes for that to cure. Yeah, I'll set that right there. Let's mix up, ooh, let's see, what else do we want to do? Maybe do a big flower? I don't know. I have so many flowers. I really shouldn't do any more flowers, but no, what the heck? Let's see if I, surely we got enough to do that. And I always like to keep, you know, extras close by in case I have extra resin, because, you know, I don't want to have extra resin at the end and nowhere to put it. I don't want to waste it, so. Yes, and I do sell the resin. I don't know if Courtney can put in links as we go or not. Who is D-Glow? Farm animals. Oh, I do have farm animals, but I didn't get that mold out. Okay, let's whip up another batch real quick. I'm gonna, well, we're just gonna go with this. It worked out fine, but like I said, this one's a little, must be a little old. It's just got a little chunkage in it. Okay, so that's our part B. And let's pour our part A, and then we'll put them together, and we'll just do another batch real quick. Shoot, I grabbed the wrong bottle, but that's okay. I mean, it's still a part A, but I have about 3 different containers I'm working with here, so I should have known better than to have them all out. But that's fine. Okay. Okay, there is part A. I'm just gonna throw these away now and get them out of my way. Part B. Ugh, I'll get rid of some of that sludge. Okay, then we want to stir for about 30 seconds. Oh, good. Courtney could put it in there. Hey, Suzanne. Oh, hey, Dana. I was wondering. I was like, gosh, no, I did not get that out of it. I should have, though. Oh, Courtney will put all the links in the description when we get done, but she can put them in as we go, too. Oh, and I should see if I need to fill up any. I don't think I'm going to worry about filling up any of those over there. I think they're fine for what we're doing. today. Okay, that's starting to feel warm, so I know we're good. We're plenty good. All right, let's pour this one. I don't know what this one is, if it's dahlia or I don't know my flowers that well, but it's pretty. Try not to over pour it this time. Gotta account for my uneven, well, my table's not even, but then, you know, my Lazy Susan is even less even, so. Okay. It might have a bearing out. Okay, I think that's pretty full, and we'll just finish up with these little roses here. Yeah, we didn't have too much extra. Get that tiny little rose or not? Yep. Maybe even one more. And you have about 2 minutes to get this out, or it's gonna start hardening. It's gonna start turning white, like that over there. Okay, I'm gonna try to move that around a little bit so it's not so lopsided. And normally, if I'm doing these, you can see it turning white already. I think it's so cool to watch it. I mean, I could just sit here and watch it, but so that means it's setting up, it's curing. Like I said, in 10 minutes, it's ready to pop out. Glad to finally get a chance to catch you live. I know it's been so long. In case y'all don't know, I got, you know, hacked on the Facebook, so I can't go live on Facebook until like October 26th. So when you've been hacked, or when you have a new page on Facebook, you cannot go live for 60 days. So it's a bunch of crap. So anyway, so they've basically, oh shoot, I did get the stem. Doggone it, I need my glasses again. So yeah, when you have a new page, you're not allowed to go live for 60 days. So I've got about a month under my belt with this new page. I don't think those are very full now that I'm looking at it with my glasses on. I may not have got all the way there either, but I'm okay with that. Okay. And I'm just going to leave that in there. And I'll show you the one from last night because I poured a bunch of those last night, those trucks. And where is it? Okay, that's the one from today. Okay. Okay, if you leave it in there, you know, for a while, it'll kind of come out like that. Because this is silicone. This is something extra I bought off Amazon. The silicone, I just love it, which that's gonna take more work to peel it off of there, but anyway, it is silicone. You can just peel it off there eventually. Oh, shoot, you couldn't see me, but yeah, you can just peel all that off there. But anyway, just in case you were wondering how that works. And then I think I'm ready to take my gloves off. And by timing that, I'm sure it probably hasn't been 10 minutes. But I'm gonna set these off to the side because we don't even have to mess with those flowers. Somebody I don't know if anybody saw my post on Facebook yesterday. I've been messing with trying to get my my actual molds kind of organized by season, by flowers, fall, Halloween, Christmas, all that stuff. And then I have so many that I have casted, you know, I needed those organized too, because when I want to do a project, they're everywhere. So we were without internet for the last day and a half-ish, off and on. So I delved into that a little bit yesterday. I've been trying to get my studio under control, and then that was kind of more of a deep dive that did not get attacked. So I kind of attacked that somewhat yesterday. So anyway, I posted pictures of some of that yesterday, and then somebody wanted to know if I had a video of all the trucks that I showed. And it's like, well, yeah, I did, but it's on my page that was hacked. So anyway, I said, well, maybe that could be my next YouTube live. So that's why we're doing this today. Okay, kind of got this cleaned up. Oh, how do I clean up my measuring cups? Verla, did you see me? I just threw them away. Oh, or did you mean the one I just did? And hopefully you just saw that. So just leave it sit in there till it dries, and then with that stick, and then once it dries, you can peel it out because it's silicone. Seems unfair to punish the one that got hacked. I so agree. Just don't even get me started. Here's another one I did last night, because I could go on for an hour about all the unfairness. Yeah, definitely. There's another one I did last night too that I have not unmolded. So yes, you can do these in 10 minutes, or you can do them, you know, however long it's been later. But let me move these out of the way. Okay. Oh, those are actually cool enough. So it probably has been 10 minutes. So yeah, we could have waited a little bit longer. It's plenty soft right now. So if you wanted to put this on a curved surface, you know, if you were putting this on something rounded, you know, now would be the time to do it while it's really malleable. You could glue it on right now. That would be awesome. But for the most part, you know, if you want to keep them straight, you want to lay them out flat. Otherwise, they're going to, you know, stay curved. Or, you know, however you lay them. Because I've made that mistake. I just flop them like that, and then they're going to end up looking wonky. Which you can also take your heat gun and heat them up, you know, however you need to. There, I have some overpour. Let's pretend I did that on purpose for teaching purposes. And we can just cut it off with a craft knife. Also, if it's a little drier or, you know, a little more set, sometimes you can just pick it right off too. Like that. I can just about pick right off. And like I said, if it was set a little bit more, it would pick off a little bit easier. But you get the gist. Oh, I didn't get the little mirror in this one. Part of it. And I could have poured over it and made it fuller, but I just didn't do the best job on that one. Like a few more minutes in there, these would have popped out even easier. Okay, yeah, that one looks really good. I guess I should show them to you, shouldn't I? They got a lot of detail to them. They're so cute. Okay. Now, I've already put black gesso on all these trucks here, but let's go ahead and do these just so you know what I did. Hey, Jamie. Yes, I know you love the trucks. First time getting on here. Was it hard to get on here? Because I have never been on a YouTube live before. Hey, Anna. I have never been on anyone's YouTube live, I don't think. I don't know all the ways of the YouTube land yet, so I am learning. Okay, but yeah, I was kind of forced into it, so here we are. All right, so this is heavy gesso black is what I'm using. And I'm gonna stipple it on all over. And that will make our waxes pop on here and look real nice. And like I said, if you're on Facebook, there's a lot of them I posted yesterday. Like I said, they're ones that we've done probably on Facebook Lives before. And I just haven't used them on projects yet. And yeah, took pictures of some of them yesterday showing that I was sorting and trying to get them organized to put away. But anyway, so there are, yeah, other ones I've done besides just trucks. Okay, I'm gonna dry this and then pick them up and do the sides. Verla, did you leave Facebook completely? No, hit your link, then had to join track. You could see those trucks on a little toy box. First time getting on here. Okay. Yeah, I used these. Oh, I put one of these on a little suitcase the other day with Santa. Oh, and I think it's actually, I think you used one on the other side of the suitcase in orange with for Halloween on the other side of that suitcase. So just some other ideas that how the trucks could be used besides the magnets I showed at the beginning. I don't know why, I just picture, you know, when, you know, kids are so much more advanced these days, you know, but, you know, when I was little, little alphabet magnets were, you know, all over fridges and everything, but I don't know if kids would be that impressed with these as magnets these days, but they're stinking cute. The parents might be more impressed with them, but will not go back. I feel you. They've done me dirty. And, you know, I mean, it's affected my livelihood, so. Again, Tammy, don't get started. So again, we are just heavy black gesso all over. Then we'll get it dry and then we get to do the fun part, which, I mean, it's all kind of fun, but to me, the real fun is using the waxes and, you know, bringing it to life. Just trying to make sure I've hit every spot. And you could put white gesso on here too, but I mean, the waxes, I don't know. And you could paint these too with acrylics or, you know, this just happens to be my favorite way to do it. And I've done mica powders, you know, dusted the molds with them for flowers anyway. That can be really pretty. I love the metallic mica powders. We've only got one set of those so far. I wish they would come out with some more colors, which, I mean, I adore the colors that they have now because they're kind of some bronze and antique gold and stuff in there, which I love bronze. Bronze and brown, and I love those. But yeah, I wish they would come out with some more metallics. And then, of course, they have some other colors too, but that are not metallic. But yeah, the waxes are where it's at for me. I totally understand. Besides dollars, I lost my desire to do things. Aw. Well, that stinks. Gotta get your mojo back. I definitely haven't lost my mojo. I just need, like, I don't know, 3 more days a week to get it all done. Like I've always said, more ideas than time. I can just never can get it all done. Of course, now it's harvest season, so. Which now means I've got to, seems like I got to give the guys rides more. I might be in the combine eventually. I got to do cattle chores tonight because the guys are in the field. So yeah, just a few more things on my to-do list than normal. But it's all good. Okay, I'm gonna put this in water and hope I'm done with it. I'm gonna dry the, no, I'm just gonna set these aside and we'll start playing with these. So, any requests for any certain colors we wanna start with? Sorry, I think I'm trying to hiccup. Okay, I can see some spots I didn't quite hit. Just trying to get these laid out. Any color requests before I start? So what do we have? We should have 8 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How does that happen? I don't know. Is there 5 in the thing? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there is 5. So there should be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All right. Can you use black acrylic paint? I think you can. I think you can. Gesso is just a thicker, it's got a little bit of texture. It is a primer. So, yeah. A red truck. Oh, we don't have a good red wax. So, let me see if I can find my good red acrylic paint. Okay. Let's hope it's not dried up. So we're going to use paint for the very first one. Here, I said it's all waxes, but somebody wants red, and this is my most favorite red to use on here. So, and actually, I don't know how well I can even paint on here because I don't like to do the detail. That's what made, that might be why I like the waxes, is because you just finger it on and it looks cute and you just go with it. All right, let's get the cheaters out and see what happens here. So, okay, we're gonna try, yeah, I should have got out the trucks that I have. Oh, they are right here. I don't know if I have a red one or not. Because like I said, as far as I know, we do not have a good, yep, I think I painted that one. And I don't love it. Put it there. It looks like I put something on top of it. Like a white wax or silver or something. Okay, let's just paint it and see what happens here. So this is an acrylic paint from Pentart, I do believe. Oh yeah, this is a gorgeous red. So whenever somebody wants red, obviously I don't have a good red wax, so this is what I use instead. Oh, this is tricky. I am not good with fine detail. Just warning you now. I probably need a smaller brush. You can tell I'm concentrating, I'm not talking. Trying to get around these little lights. The wax is just more forgiving to me because I can just, well, hopefully, I don't know. I don't know if I can go right over this paint as easily with the wax, if it will hide it as well when I flub it up. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do too many of these because I would not make any money because it's taken me way too long. These would be cute as little ornaments too, if you could find a way to drill a little hole in them. I guess maybe when they were soft, it would be easy to make a hole in them. I'm gonna go ahead and paint that little mirror there and then try to put silver wax over it. Oops. All right, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do that with the lights too, because I just accidentally painted it. I'm gonna see what happens. And right there, because I'm not a fine detail artist. Clearly. Of course, like I said, a smaller brush might help, but it might not with me. Let me see if you guys are helping me out any. Do you sell your castings? Just a few. With Redesign with Prima, we are not allowed to sell them unless we're selling a kit. You know, if we were doing a project and it had that in there, we could sell the castings. So that's how it works with theirs, and theirs are the main ones that I sell. Now Pentart, or not Pentart, LeBlanc molds, once they sell out, because they are limited edition, those once they have sold out, or once I have sold out of them, then I am allowed to. So right now, the only ones I have castings on my website are, is one that looks like a haunted house. It's called a fairy house, but in my mind's eye, I did it as a haunted house. So, I mean, it could be a fairy house too. I think I've only got 1 or 2 left, but you know, I can obviously pour more. And that's honestly the first one I've done. I just did it not too long ago. And actually that raven I just unmolded a while ago is ones I need to get on the website too. I've got some poured. It just all takes time to get it all done. Okay, that's what we look like so far. Okay, and what was the reason for the black gesso? That's just what the experts do. That's just what I've been taught to do, what I've seen people do. It is a primer because the molds, they're slick. I mean, the resin is slick. If you see it, I mean, it's kind of slick. You got to have something on there. Now, acrylic paint will stick to it. Let me just do one smaller. But it just doesn't look as good, especially with the waxes. Now, this will be fine on there. It's a little light, but I don't know if that's a good comparison. You can see the white through it on there. It looks more, I don't know how to explain that, but did I just get paint on there? Nope. Okay. Shoot, lost my train of thought there. Oh, shoot. I can't remember what I was going to say about that. It'll come back to me eventually. Let me dry that a little bit. Hopefully I'm done with this red. That doesn't look as bad as I thought. It's black gesso. It's a primer. Oh, the waxes, the metallic, really pop on the black. I mean, like I said before, you can use a white primer, but with the waxes, it's not going to look right. And like I said, there's so many other ways that you can, you know, you can paint these and do other things too, but it's not gonna, I mean, I guess maybe I should just do one of these in white gesso and you would see that it just does not look good. Or maybe that's just my opinion. Okay. But like I said, the resin is slick. So not everything will stick to it. Ooh, that looks good. That is, if you want to write down, well, Courtney's going to put the links in later. That is old silver. So if you want, you know, to write down the names of any of these that you like, feel free. So you don't have to go back through later to remember which ones you liked. But of course I got out of hand there. Hi, baby. Oh, and I think we'll go with that down there too. And you can see it kind of has this textured look because that is the gesso and it is a primer, and the way I pounced it on instead of brushing it on. Oh, I didn't even realize it had has little like rivets on there too. Or whatever those are. Definitely see the difference just trying to understand. Well, and I don't know if I explain things very well sometimes. So I apologize. I'm going to give them silver mirrors. Okay, that does pretty well show up on there. I was worried that wouldn't. Okay, I'm liking it. Okay, that looks cute. That's what we got so far. That's cute. Like I said, to my knowledge, we've got some things they call red flame and different things, but nothing that's, okay, this is red flame here. But yeah, it looks orange. So yeah, that is not red. I don't know why I squeezed so much out. So yeah, there's just not a true red. Okay, I'm gonna put some amber lights in there, make it look like they've got a light on in there. And I'm gonna use a little bitty brush, I think, because I know my fat finger is not gonna fit in there at all. Ouch. Sorry. I got my little pinky toe on the heat gun. Let me tell you, it's still hot. Okay. Just gonna put some amber lights, is this one here. And we'll use it on the, oh, I should have put red on that middle piece there too. See, I can really get caught up in all the little details here too and mess with my brain. Okay, and we'll put that on as lights there too. I go back to my finger for that. Okay, perfectly imperfect is good enough for me. Yeah, I'm gonna quit there before I mess it up. But I think that's pretty cute. What do you do with all the castings? Courtney, can you bring me the suitcase from the kitchen? It might be the easiest. Actually, I don't know if you're on Facebook or not, but I just did a post this week because somebody asked me that the other day. So I made a post and said, what do I do with all the castings? And did a post with a bunch of things I'd use them on. But I know I do have this sweet little suitcase inside that will be one thing I could show you. Thank you, Jamie. Any other color requests? I'm going to go ahead with this bright acid green because it's right here in my hand. Thank you. Okay. Here is one. See, the pumpkins are castings. That moon face is a casting. That raven or crow, whatever heck that is. I'm not good with birds either. There's an orange truck. That's what I was talking about a while ago. And there's a cat. So those are all added on to this Halloween suitcase. And then the Christmas side has the green truck and snowflakes for the castings on it. So that's just one thing. But if you're on Facebook, you could scroll back. I think that was this week that I posted that. Might give you some ideas because I am like brain dead right now. I'm not great at multitasking. So multitasking to me is screwing up two things at the same time. So I better try to focus on what I'm doing here. But I did know I had that. And if I keep looking around thinking there's something else here, but I'm not going to get this done if I keep looking around. Whoops, that needs to be silver. Let's try to keep the main frame green. And this is acid. I think I said that. And tell me what other colors you want to see. And I do have another shade of green too we can do. Hey, Jade. Thank you, Mickey. And like I said, I think this is more forgiving because I can come back over this with the silver and stuff. Because obviously I have went where I want it to be. I'm mainly just wanting it on the frame. And there I'm going heavier. You can see, you know, it's heavier on the door where it's like thinner over. I don't know if you can see it very well. You can go thinner, you can go heavier, whatever you like the look of best. I got a glob there. Sometimes I like it more thin, sometimes I like it more obvious. Oh, Angela says hi, but she doesn't see where to comment. And I don't know anything about it. Courtney helped somebody the other day that couldn't find the chat. Something about off to the right is the chat section, but I don't know. But hi, Angela. Suzanne, are you coming to Zoom tonight? Did you see we have Zoom tonight? Okay, I think we got green everywhere it needs to be. And this one actually looks cool just like it is. Oops, maybe I don't need that low. I kind of like it just like that, but we got silver out. Let's do some on our grill. And whatever you call that piece there. I bet Jamie knows. And I don't know if I can do those little, yeah, that looks good. Circles around the lights. Whatever those details are. Ooh, that looks cool. Try to do some, yeah. Oh, that looks awesome. Just bringing out all the details. Okay, I think I'll put a little yellow, the amber lights inside there. Just a little bit. Oh, I think I need a little more green on the, right there. And I think that one's done. I love that one. I don't know how well that's showing up, but I will take pictures of these later too. You have to join chat, Mickey says. Okay, did anybody tell me another color? I don't think so, so I'm going on. Let's go with peacock. That's one of my favorites. Same thing, and you can tell me to stop anytime because, I mean, we've got like 10 of these already done. Well, actually we have like 15, but I'm only planning on 10 at the most. So this is peacock. You see that very vibrant blue. She's watching though, okay. Join the chat, Angela. Whatever that means. Obviously, I don't know. It looks like it's got like a wooden thing there, so we might get some aged bronze out to try to bring that, make that look like wood. Oh shoot, that does not need to be blue. If you just press ever so lightly, you're just picking up all those details. Dang it, I didn't need to hit that either. It's hard for me to think ahead and figure out what I'm really supposed to be hitting. Thinking's not my strong suit. Angela resent to me as I saw it flash my phone, but then could not find it. Yes, I did and will. Okay. All right. Maybe we're gonna try I'll try Bronze Age for the wood. And like I said, these really pop against the black. I'm gonna have to go over that wheel well again, since I covered it up with the Bronze Age. And I'm gonna put that on the front here now this time. Yeah, I don't know. And sometimes mixing them together is kind of cool too. There, I'm just mixing a little bit on that. I'm still gonna put more on there. I just sometimes feel like you can mess up with wax so much and it's just still okay. Go back over there. Put a little more. There we go. Okay, I love that one too. What brand metallics? These are Art Alchemy. Okay. I don't think I've seen any color requests. Got Dad's little red truck running about 4 weeks ago. Took Mom and picked Dad up from the home with it. Took them for a raspberry malts. He had such a big smile on his face. Oh, I bet he did. I bet he did. Okay. Love the green. Okay. What other colors? Ooh, how did I get that orange before? I wonder what that was. If that was coral or... Let's try coral. See if that's it or not. And it probably wouldn't hurt to wash off my finger. Ooh, I should see what time it is. Courtney, can you tell me what time it is? 5:08. Okay. I gotta do cattle chores, and then we have a Zoom meeting in our private group tonight. Ooh, I don't think that's the orange. And we'll work with it, but shoot, I don't need that there. So I gotta have time to go do cattle chores and get back by 7, so. I don't think I'm really loving the coral. I think it's too light, too pale, too pastel. I mean, we'll keep going with it. If we don't like it, we'll go over it with something darker. But first impression, yeah. Keep forgetting I don't need to go there. Okay, how about we just dress it up with a couple other colors? I think we'll add some peacock and maybe some, I don't know if aged brass would, maybe rich copper. Oh, you have to have a YouTube account to sign in. I love the mix of colors on that blue truck. Well, and I've got some other ones over here, like in the past, that are like kind of my faves. Like, well, not that one so much, but that one must have like blue and purple, and I don't even know what all is in that one. But those are some of my favorites when I start mixing. I think I kind of like 3 colors together. There's aged brass, but I'm afraid aged brass might look too much like the coral on there, but we'll see. As you can tell, I like to get it out and use my finger on it instead of having to keep putting it on the end of the tube, but it's probably more wasteful that way, but I just work better that way. And you could stop at the 2 colors because this looks really good too. That coral just does not look coral on here. Let's see what the aged brass does for it. Ooh, ooh, shines it right up. Don't know if that really even shows up on the screen, but an aged brass I am out of, but it is back in stock, so I do have it ordered now, finally. Whoops, that's not it. It has been out of stock for so long. Ooh, it shined up them tires. Might not have been the look we were going for there, but we got it. Aged brass is one of my favorites, and I have held back from using it for so long because I don't want nobody mad at me when they see that it's out of stock, but hopefully I'll have it back in my hot little hands in about a week. I'm gonna add a little more of that. Peacock. Okay. Whoop. And then I think one of my favorite mixes was, oh, I think, well, probably looks very similar to that. It was aged bronze, peacock, and gosh, which was it? Was it rich copper? Rich copper. I can't even remember now. It's been so long. Rich copper, aged bronze, and peacock. We'll see. I don't know. We'll start with the rich copper. I don't know. That doesn't... Maybe it was Corona copper. I don't know. I feel like it had to be brighter than that. I mean, I like that color. Maybe was that... Well, maybe it's Meteor Showers. I don't know. There's about 3 of these coppers in here that I really like. But I was thinking it was more orangey. Okay. And I didn't put any yellow in these last windows, did I? Don't know that they need them. Okay. Let's add our peacock. And I think the lighter you put your finger on there, the better. The more you push on it, you're gonna smear it in and not get, you're gonna get more of a muted color. Yep, this isn't quite the color combo I was thinking. So that is not the orangey color that I wanted. I like it fine, but it's not what I was thinking. And this is the aged brass down here again. I mean, may not be exactly realistic at all, but I like it. Ooh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it probably would not look right to do a whole truck in it. Okay, there's that. Okay, what is that one? There's got to be a brighter orange. I can't believe I'm asking for a brighter orange. We might try Red Flame. I know that's not the one I always used, but we might do it just because. Okay, we're gonna try Red Flame. Watch out. So just play with it, because I mean, that's all I'm doing right now. It's been so long since I did these original trucks. I can't remember what I did, what combos I used. I know when I've done mixed media projects, there was a combo I used to love with aged brass and peacock and something else, but I can't remember exactly what it was. That, I think, must be the orange that I liked for something. Ooh, we could just do an orange truck with that. I do like that for orange anyway. And you know, I should write some of these things down, but that is not my nature. I wish it were. Or if I wrote it down, I would never find it again. I make list after list, and then, yeah. Don't usually look, I have notebooks, but I don't tend to look back at them. Not often enough, anyway. But it is awesome when I look back at them and I can mark off a bunch of stuff and say, oh, I did do it. I'm just rambling. Okay, so this is Red Flame and Peacock. And I think I'm just gonna add the aged brass again because that's what I like. And nobody else is telling me anything else, so. We might do that big flower if nobody else is gonna tell me anything they wanna see. I don't wanna keep boring you. I don't even know if anybody's still here. Okay, maybe we'll put some of that amber lights in there. I don't know if that's gonna look good with these colors or not. Oops, I need to finish that tire. Okay. Yeah, I don't love that, but just the yellow lights, I guess. It's okay, but I liked it better without. Thank you, Shannon. I'm thinking maybe we'll do this flower and then I'll quit. Well, let's do burgundy. We haven't done burgundy. I love the burgundy. Oh, do I have burgundy out? There it is. Oh, I haven't gessoed it. I'm looking at that like, what is wrong with this flower? Okay, I gotta gesso it real quick. And then we'll put Polaris on it and it'll look real frosty and ready for Christmas. It's one of my favorite things to do also. Okay, heavy gesso in black going on. I don't think I removed the leaves from the mold, did I? Okay, let's dry it and I can pick it up and get the edges. See some things I missed. And you can see when you heat it up, it gets kind of bendy again. Not as bendy as when it's first warm, but okay. I don't know if that was actually white or if I just touched it with wax from my finger, but I'll go ahead and do the leaves too. Finish it up. Make it all pretty. Maybe we'll use both of those. Oh, I never used the moss green, so we got a moss green too. Oh, we got a lucky emerald too, but, or what is, no, well, that's mint sparkle, but I think we have a lucky emerald too, but it might not really be a leafy looking green. We'll have to see. Shoot, and I'm probably needing to get going for chores. Okay, do my edges real quick. I love the leaves on this one. I should have shown you the detail before. I think I love the greenery and leaves on this as much, if not more, than the actual flower. I'm weird like that. Okay, we got it all covered. Hope so. Let's dry it one last time. All right. Clean myself up a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's start with, where the heck am I still getting stuff? It's hard to say. All right, I'm gonna use a brush, I think. If I can find one that I like-ish. Okay, let's do the burgundy on here. Just because this will be faster, and there's a lot of grooves in there. There's what I've got on there so far. I don't want full coverage, but I am putting on quite a bit. And I think I do want quite a bit on because I'm gonna put Polaris on there, which is a white frosty looking wax. So I think I am gonna go not quite full coverage, but pretty dang close. Okay. that's what it looks like. You can still see there's still some black down in the crevices, keeping the detail. And then I'm just gonna use my little shop towel. Yeah, it's not really wiping anything off. I just thought if there was any excess, I would take it off. Okay. Then we're gonna use our Polaris as the name of the color that I want. I just love this one. Well, hopefully it looks okay on here. I don't know why it wouldn't. Hopefully you can see how, well, I don't know if you can see how, I don't know, shiny that is, but it's just sparkly. This would be really pretty for Christmas. It could look snowy on things too. Frosty. And you can put it on as little or as much as you want, and I feel like I'm going with more is more at this point. And you could let it sit and come back and add another, you know, another, I guess layer is the word I want. But boy, that's pretty. When we lived in Massachusetts, there was a small little country diner that had 50+ burgundy dahlias lining their outdoor dining area. They were gorgeous. Oh, I bet. Sounds gorgeous. Okay. Just gonna use up anything I got left there. I think that's pretty stunning. And we'll do the stem and leaves now. Ooh, we can even put some Polaris on them too. After we get them all greened up. You can see it's just leaving glitter everywhere. When you make your molds with resin, how do you store them before painting? I just have them in drawers and everything. Well, I'll just grab some. I'll grab the smaller ones. These are my teeny tiny ones. I mean, these are obviously all cured. These are my keys. And keyholes are in there. Keys and keyholes in there too. Because I apparently have a lot of them. Leaves are in here. You know, there's some that are painted. I mean, they're just all over in here. But I mean, it's resin, so they're hard. You know, once they're cured, they're cured. My crosses are in this one. Yeah, there's some that are painted. Yeah. So that was some of my organizing from yesterday. This was, yeah, I bought this a long time ago for makeup and but yeah, I've just got like organizers, but then again, I also have some in, like my trucks are in here. So it's just like whatever I've got. The trucks, I guess it's just the trucks that are in here. I did have spring and trucks in here, but then I had too many trucks. Oh, there's a burgundy truck. Multicolored trucks. So, yeah. And then all these trucks will be going in there now. I might leave them out to cure a day or two just to make sure they're good and hard before I, you know, put them in there. So I don't want them to, you know, get curved or anything. Okay. So let's see what greens I've got out here. I think moss green. Placing an order for resin. Well, and Prima is out of resin, so I think I have like 12 on hand, so I'm hoping they get some in soon. Making me nervous. I love playing with resin. Okay. I hope you get your mojo back. That makes me sad. This might be the only color I need. Oh, but we will want to put some Polaris on there to make them look frosty like the flower. But that looks pretty good already, just having the black down underneath there. Like I say, if you just had white under there, it wouldn't show up. It wouldn't look like anything. This kind of, you know, kind of has like a shadow under there. Now that I can see you live, Tammy, and interact with you, it helps greatly. Aw, Verla. That makes me so happy. Let's see if we can put some of this lighter green on there, if that does anything for us. Maybe we'll put a little bit on the high spots and see if it... it's not really doing much, is it? Maybe a little. Oops, didn't need that much. Okay. And again, I'm just going to take my little bit of shop towel. This wax dries pretty quick. Now, it's not fully cured yet, but I'm not sure how long it takes to actually cure. But, okay, let's put them together. I don't know how you're supposed to put that together, actually. Okay, just pretend I didn't do that part. Okay, let's put some Polaris on the leaves. Oh, Verla, you must still been on my text alerts then, huh? Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, that looks so pretty. Again, I don't know how much you can tell on the screen, but yeah, I am a smitten kitten with this Polaris. I have, yeah, this last 6 months to a year, I have, well, probably the last 6 months more-ish, fallen in love with the resins and the black gesso and the waxes. Like I say, you can do mica powders in the, you can dust your molds with that. And there are some pretty ones I've done with that too, but this is my jam. This is what I love to do. Yeah, I haven't quite figured out how this is supposed to look together, but what did the mold look like? Is that how it's supposed to go? I don't know. I need to see the picture. But yeah, I guess it wasn't really together on the mold anyway. But anyway, I think this is where I leave you, and I've got to go see if we got any new baby cows and get ready for Zoom call tonight. So, oh, it's 5:37. Yeah, I got to go. So, feel free to let me know what you would like to see on our next YouTube live. I don't know when it'll be. I'd like to say tomorrow, but I don't know. Like I said, we've been without internet off and on for the last day and a half, so I'm behind on getting reordering done and making posts and doing all the things that I do on the computer. So I've got lots to catch up on. Plus it's harvest and all that fun stuff is, yeah, taking extra time. But tell Greg and Courtney hello. I sure will, Verla. I sure will. All right, I got to go, so I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.